So there was order, safety in the streets, work for everyone, and a sense of hope. However, it soon became apparent that the price to be paid for this was control. Control of speech, control of thought, forced attendance in the Hitler Youth among many other groups, and ethnic cleansing. Hitler expanded his vision for Germany by annexing Austria and multiple German-speaking parts of adjacent countries, and on the 1st of September 1939, he invaded Poland under the Nazi-Soviet pact. Great Britain and France responded by declaring war on Germany 2 days later. It was the beginning of World War II, and we do not have to expound on the 5.5 years of horror, the destruction, and millions of lives lost, some of my own close relatives included. Why am I telling you all this? The reason is that history can teach us a great deal, and this is history that I experienced personally, and which is imprinted in my memory profoundly. I will let you come to your own conclusions what the similarities are between then and now. Another point I want to make is this. Freedom comes in two aspects. There's a God-given freedom, the rights to life, liberty, and freedom, the freedom of thought and expression, the autonomy of our body, the right of mobility. All of these are enshrined in the Canadian Charter of Rights and Freedoms. It is in their defense that we are gathered here not only today, but we will continue with our defense of freedom until all mandates and trespasses of our Charter of Rights are removed. There is another aspect to freedom, an inner one that was expressed so powerfully by the Freedom Trucker Convoy. These precious individuals went to Ottawa with pure intention, an intention that had nothing to do with ego. They left safety and comfort behind. It was a selfless act that had all to do with standing up for our rights, but with great love in their hearts, with cooperation, helpfulness, non-resistance, and compassion. And it is this egoless compassion that ignited other minds around the world. Compassion is of a very high frequency. That is why it was able to spark resonance in countries around the world. I see the same intention expressed here in our gatherings as well. As a takeaway for today, I want to emphasize two things. One, the continued need of pursuing our demand for removal of all obvious and hidden unconstitutional agendas to its successful conclusion. And two, to become keenly aware of the powerful frequency of compassion, a frequency that liberates us psychologically and spiritually. I have an inkling that humanity as a whole is heading in that direction. Let us collectively bring about a quantum shift. a quantum shift so brilliantly exemplified by the Freedom Convoy, and create a compassionate society in which corruption is rendered irrelevant. Thank you everyone for being here and in the defense of freedom. Freedom!